Hey, Drew,
Yes.
what do you call Chewbacca when he gets chocolate stuck in his fur?
A sticky Wookie.
No, a chocolate chip Wookie. Get it? Get it?
Yeah. No, just start.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Top 5-tastic episode of Empire Radio. I'm Jeremiah.
I'm Drew.
And we are back with our final episode of 2025. I thought you were going to do something like exciting, like a cheer.
No, it's sad.
Why is it sad? It's a culmination of the whole year, but yep, this is our last episode. We were originally going to have a book review tonight, but life has been crazy and it wasn't going to get done tonight. So we are going to be.
Did you finish it?
No, I was kind of happy you wanted
Okay,
to get
good.
it because I could have got it done. I had like 4 hours left, like Sunday. And I'm like, I had to do like 2 hours Sunday, 2 hours Monday, and I could have got it done. But I was like,
I was not.
I'm kind of mad that like now I gotta like try and remember everything for next month, like when I finish it.
Why don't you just finish it early?
Because I don't want to have to try and remember everything after a month, even though I take notes. But like, I'd rather have it fresher. So we'll do that next month. We had some open slots next month, so that's that. But we do have also some sad news, and it's gonna be if some of you, if you are on Instagram and stuff, you might have seen this. But Wesley Andrews Coffee and Tea out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, is closing at the end of the year, unfortunately. And so we still have the promo code, and it's still active. Or at least it should be. I'm hoping it still is working. So one last hurrah to use the code to help us out, get us a few bucks in our pocket. We would love for you to just, if you've never done it, get it. If you, maybe you can reuse the code again. Drew was saying recently that maybe you could use it again. I don't know, but go buy some stuff and use that promo code by the end of the year. Is it like hard December 31st? Like,
bro, I don't.
You don't know?
I have no idea.
Well, then if you're listening to this, do it right now because maybe tomorrow.
I would just do it as soon as you can.
Yep. And it would be a great Christmas gift for people too. If you got people in your family that like coffee and stuff, it'd be a good Christmas gift. And so do that. And so we're going to play the Wesley Andrews ad twice tonight. Exciting. So I'm going to play it right now for you guys to get the promo code and the advertisement. And then we'll just continue. So take a listen.
Hey everyone, Andrew here. I'm pleased to tell you that the sponsor of today's episode is Wesley Andrews Coffee and Tea. If you don't know anything about Wesley Andrews, you definitely should. They're an award-winning coffee roaster and shop in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and they make fantastic coffee. The awesome thing is that whether you live in the Twin Cities or not, you can get their coffee beans delivered straight to your door by ordering them online. They even have a subscription service that ensures you never run out of amazing coffee. If you've been looking for some new coffee to try or a way to elevate your normal coffee routine, now's your chance. Head over to wesleyandrews.cc, use the code Empire Radio, that's with a capital E and a capital R with no space at checkout, to get 15% off your first purchase of any bags of coffee or a coffee subscription. I can't think of a better deal. Get 15% off some great coffee, support a small business, and support your favorite Star Wars podcast. In the words of Emperor Palpatine, do it.
Do it.
Do it.
All right. Was there something you were going to leave for the air? What was it? Just before we
Oh
started, you would
yeah.
say something?
Did you see that they're putting A New Hope back in the movie theaters?
I did, and it's the original.
The original cut.
So that's pretty crazy. But that's not till 2027, right? Because it would be because it's the 50 year would be 1977. So
Chat, help us out.
I believe it's 2027. So we still got a year and a half before they do that. But that if they're gonna do that, I think that means they're probably gonna put it on Disney Plus maybe after like it's been in the theater for like a couple months or something.
So that'd be sick.
It would be interesting to watch that. It would also be kind of rough too.
Yeah,
but
February 2027.
Oh, February 2027. Okay,
that's far.
Well,
I don't know why they're promoting.
50 years.
But yeah.
So,
but I hope they do. That'd be sick. Cause, bro, that's like I used to watch that version all the time before we, like.
Yeah.
I think
But that's pretty cool. Also,
I still have.
you got the VHS tape. Look at that. Exciting. Also, it's not Star Wars related, but I think the whole Warner Brothers war going on right now is super fun. Netflix is like, we're going to buy it for $80 billion or whatever. And then Paramount Plus is like, no, we're going to offer $100 and some billion. And now it's in a bidding war.
Who has it? No one has it?
No one has it.
Because HBO had it, right? Because all their stuff's on HBO Max. Because
I think
HBO Max.
No, I think Warner Brothers owns HBO. I don't think HBO owns.
I think Warner Max owns HBO.
Max is HBO. They're the same thing. They
okay. So who? Okay. Well.
What?
This is even more complicated then, because HBO Max is not going to be a thing anymore. Like if Netflix buys it, do they just inhabit like HBO Max?
I think it would run as a separate service. It's just
kind of like Hulu and Disney Plus, essentially.
Right. I think it would be that. But
for some reason, I thought that was separate. I thought HBO owned Warner Brothers.
No, I think it's the other way around. I think Warner Brothers owns HBO. Chat, let us know.
Chat, help us out.
Who owns who?
Will, you're in here. Who owns who? Because I know that like they're coming out with the Harry Potter show.
Right.
That's supposed to come out like next in like a few months. Isn't it like March or something?
I don't think it's that early.
I thought it was.
No, it might not be till like late next year or something. But because it's like I got the email from Netflix saying, "Hey, we're gonna buy it, and it's gonna take like 12 to 18 months to like finalize."
Netflix would own Warner Brothers. Yes, that's not my question. Does HBO currently own Warner Brothers, or is it a separate thing?
So
Warner Brothers owns HBO. Okay,
yeah, that's what I said. So it's like,
dude, that changes everything, bro.
So I think it would be, honestly, if Netflix took over DC, because they would own DC then. So Netflix would then be making their own DC movies and shows and stuff. And I feel like that would be a wise direction. I think they would just do better.
I would be concerned with Paramount buying them and running out of money.
Yeah, Paramount was like,
well, because they just bought the streaming rights or the rights for UFC.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, so ESPN has it right now, but it ends this month, and the next month, UFC is going over to Paramount Plus, and there's no more pay-per-view model. It's a straight Paramount Plus.
Oh, dang.
Which is crazy. And Paramount has a lot of good shows, but they're all like I feel like the HBO.
Well, go back to your whole. He's like, all this just needs to go back to cable, dude. That cable,
no.
I can't believe people still have cable and like pay like $300 a month. Like,
Bro, like my work has like dish. It's like practically the same thing because half the time it doesn't work because like one rainstorm puts it all out. But it's so weird to like go through and like check channels and then see it's horrible. Like I don't.
But I don't know.
But Netflix is already so expensive. Imagine
that's
Warner
why I think
Brothers
there's
sticker
still gonna
on
be
it.
separate. HBO will still be its own like entity, and Warner Brothers would just be, or Netflix would just be the parent company. So it's like it would be a separate streaming service, and you could get like a package deal, like Netflix plus HBO for like $35 a month or something like that. Or
I just want Harry Potter to come out and like be good. The show. That's all. I don't care who owns it.
but it's also weird that like it's going to be produced by one company the first season, and then when they do the second season, it's going to be like Netflix or.
That's why I don't think it's gonna be good. Because remember what happened? Isn't that what happened with like Netflix? No, that happened with Karate.
Cobra Kai was YouTube.
Yeah. Was YouTube Red, right?
Yeah, and it was still really good. Like those when it was YouTube.
The first season's good, but no one watched it because
and then when on Netflix, everyone started watching it, and then they kept making. They're like making. They came out with 2 seasons in one calendar, less than a year before.
I remember. And it was good, but it kind of like dragged a little bit.
Yeah, it was.
Did you ever watch the new movie?
I did. I actually just watched it like a week or 2 ago.
It's not bad. It was enjoyable. I watched it I watched it on the airplane, so maybe it was just like airplane vibes. I don't know.
But it was funny that it was cool that Mulan was the mom.
Yeah.
Or Fennec. Fennec is Hunger Games. Fennec is Star Wars. Fennec Shan.
Tomato.
But I don't know. I think the whole bidding war was kind of funny that like Paramount makes a counter offer. I don't know. I thought it was just kind of funny.
Because they just bought UFC for like $2 billion or something crazy.
Sounds accurate.
I don't remember what it was. It was crazy.
But, I don't know. I don't really care about HBO. The only thing I care about is Last of Us, and season 2 is kind of crap.
I never finished it. I literally never finished it. Yeah, honestly, I don't really watch anything.
So I was like, it's like when something comes up on Netflix, I'll watch it. Like Last of Us. There was something else I watched
on HBO. You mean?
Or HBO? Yeah, like that came up, but like,
yeah, I like it because they get a lot of good movies on there,
right?
And like that's the only reason why I have it, and then. You can stream a lot of sporting events through it too.
And what I liked, what they used to do on HBO that I liked was even if you weren't subscribed, you could go into the app and search the movies and shows and see what they had.
Mm-hmm.
So then they'll incentivize you. Oh, they got these movies on here. I'll get it for a month or something just so I can watch the movie. But now you can't do that, so you don't know what's on there. So that's what they need to do with.
Because you can't do that with Netflix either. I don't think.
I think that's what they should do with every streaming service is let you like just look through everything.
Browse the service.
So you know what's on there rather than trying to like Google it. And it's like, you can Google like.
Because you could do that at Amazon Prime. I know you can browse and then figure it out.
You can do that, yeah.
I think you can do that on Peacock as well. I don't have Peacock currently, but I kind of want it.
I have Peacock because with Comcast internet,
you get it.
Yeah. So I have that. But there's like.
There was a movie I wanted to watch on there, and I forgot what it was.
Yeah, I don't know. But we're not here for...
Yeah. Anyways, Chewbacca.
We're here for Chewbacca. So
a fun 20-minute rant.
But also in the chat, Pangolinian, or however you say it. This is our last episode of this year. Our first episode won't be till later next month. So if you send in a voicemail, you're gonna have to wait a while. But
FYI. Still send in one.
Still send it in. And
you just joined the Discord, and this is your first stream, and you're on an airplane. So
pretty exciting.
What up?
Where are you flying to? Let us know.
Yeah.
But yeah, top 5 Chewbacca moments. And this was we're just gonna do this top 5, and then I was like, there's not a lot of moments from Chewbacca. Like he's just usually just there growling at people or whatever. But like
Those are fun moments,
those
though.
are fun moments. But it's like, what moments are there actually that we could? It's just the original trilogy, sequel
I
trilogy.
know what your number 1 is gonna be, and it's probably the same as mine. New Zealand.
From New Zealand going to, or in New Zealand, and you're going to Australia where you live. That's cool.
That's sick. You have whatever airline you're on. You have good Wi-Fi to stream us on Twitch.
Yep. Well, I think my number 1.
Oh, you're gonna go first?
No, I'm just saying. I think if you say we have the same one, I think my number 1 was a number 1 from a previous top 5.
Yeah.
And I don't know which one it was. If it was, I don't know.
I don't know either. Don't tell me.
I know it's either one. I think I know which one it was, but like I don't know. I don't know.
I just know this.
All right,
This has to be your number 1.
Drew, you can go first. What's your number 5?
All right. So my number 5 is when Leia calls Chewbacca a walking carpet.
Yeah.
It's just a funny moment, and the way he like looks at her, it's just a funny interaction, and it's good. So I thought it's a good one.
A walking carpet. I don't know. It's just one of those dialogue lines from the 70s. It's like you wouldn't get that line.
It wouldn't hold up today, but it would hold up though in Star Wars.
I feel like
It would if
carpet,
Chewie
like whenever have we seen a carpet in Star Wars? I feel like there's no carpets in Star Wars.
No, there's probably one in like.
There's probably like a
throne
rug,
room or
like at
something.
on Naboo and Padme's home.
You're
but, like,
right. Okay, you're being too nitpicky, but yes, you're right. That doesn't make any
a
sense.
carpet, maybe.
Well,
Okay, maybe on at Atten from what's the name of that show? Skeleton Crew. Maybe one of those houses have carpet.
They definitely did. But it's kind of the similar thing of when Han Solo says, "Well, then I guess I'll see you in hell."
Yeah,
it's like, what does that mean? Like, that's
obviously
like,
there's afterlife, beliefs in afterlife in Star Wars, but like, still, you're right.
Yeah,
or just normal ducks on Naboo in Episode 1.
Yeah.
All right,
there's like certain things that just doesn't
fun, or maybe just on Alderaan, they have carpets. Now I gotta go back watch Kenobi, and when they're in Alderaan with look at the floor and like is there a carpet?
Kyle has carpet.
It'd be funny if it was like a really long haired carpet,
Like,
so it actually looked like a Wookiee. That'd be fun. That'd be a funny Easter egg to have.
Yes,
in there, or it's like not a bear rug, but it's like a Wookiee rug in her bedroom or something.
In her bedroom. Oh, that would have made more sense.
That would have been funny. All right, my number 5, and this is like a shout out to my brother Andy, who's probably listening, because I think this might be one of his favorite Chewbacca moments. I remember him saying it, and I remember when he told me this. I don't remember how long ago. So this is my pre-podcast that he liked this, and I remember looking it up. So, on episode 5, when Hando when Lando like betrays them and like the door opens and Vader's there at the dinner table or whatever, and Chewie sees Vader, Chewie growls. Like I don't know if I don't know if he does that sound elsewhere, but like he growls and then does like a normal Wookiee sound. I remember my brother Andy saying how he liked Chewie growling at Darth Vader, and it's like very quick, and then it's like the normal like a Wookiee sound, but like hearing a growl from a Wookiee is pretty cool. So that was my number 5. Shout out to my brother Andy. See you at Christmas. All right. What's your number 4?
All right, my number 4. This one was kind of tricky. I had to put it in the right spot, but my number 4 is when Han Solo started talking to Chewie in his language in Solo.
Oh, when they're in the mud pit.
Yeah. Chewie is gonna rip his arms out of his socket, and then
Then he's just talking in
he like paused and
in
stuff.
Shuriwook.
Yeah. So I thought that was really fun. That was a really cool moment, and like it brought them closer.
But I think it's funny because like in the subtitles, like it's broken English.
Yeah.
How it's just kind of funny how it's like, is the broken English because that's just how the like a direct translation into Wookiees would be, or is it like it's broken Shuriwook, so it sounds not correct in Shuriwook? But
Yeah.
that's a lore. That's like a question for Pablo Hidalgo or somebody. Like, what is the meaning of that broken English? Is it proper translation or is it improper Shuriwook? That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
And it's funny that that's your number 4
Mhm.
because in that movie, with probably 5 minutes later, is my number 4, the shower scene.
Oh my lord.
Because they're all covered in mud and they escape on the ship and they take a shower and Han Solo is there showering and then you see Chewbacca's feet come into the thing and it's just, I don't know. I thought it was just one of the funniest movies that he has to shower too and they only had one shower. It was just kind of funny. I don't know. I guess I don't know if that's well, I guess yours is a Han Solo and Chewie moment, but like they're
All
always
of them
together.
are with someone, yeah.
Usually so. That's my number 4. What's your number 3?
My number 3 Chewbacca moment is when on episode 5, after Han Solo was taken and frozen and Chewie grabs Lando and starts choking him. And the whole time he's choking him and Leia's having a conversation with Lando, but then it's like Lando's like pleading for his life and trying to say like this wasn't the plan, this wasn't what's supposed to happen, but then like Leia's just like okay, like just talking, but then the whole time Chewie is like any moment could just get rid of him. And so I thought that was a cool moment because they're having a very intense moment, but then Leia's just like yeah, okay. So yeah, it just shows like the protector of Chewie very well.
Right.
So,
all right.
And also just Lando. They were here before us. Like that whole voice monologue was pretty good.
All right, fun. All right, my number 3 is also from episode 5 again. When Chewie goes to get all the C-3PO body parts and the Ugnaughts are like throwing the parts around and playing like try and catch the parts and Chewbacca is like trying to stop him and they're just throwing it around him and he can't get all the parts and he's all annoyed and the Ugnaughts are just like frustrating him and messing with him. I don't know. I think it's a super funny scene because it's like the big powerful Wookiee known throughout the galaxy at being big and powerful and tall, and these tiny little Ugnaughts are just throwing C-3PO's arms and heads around him and he can't do anything about it. That's my number 3.
Alrighty.
Your number 2, Drew.
This one, I'm trying to debate. I'm still trying.
Or you might change it? Change it at the last minute? Uh-oh.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to. All right. My number 2 is when Han Solo looks up at Chewie and says, "Laugh it up, fuzzball."
That's not a Chewie moment. That's a Han moment. Come on.
Yeah, but it's a Chewbacca moment for laughing at the situation.
Yeah. Well, because it's also like when Leia calls him half
Walking
scruffy looking, half-witted, scruffy looking,
nerve herder.
whatever it was, and then Chewie laughs. Like his
Yeah.
laugh is iconic. It's a funny laugh. So
well, and then like the best part was when Rebuild the Galaxy, they were nerve herders.
oh yeah.
That was like the funniest part.
Yep. All right, my number 2 from your favorite movie, The Last Jedi.
Oh, Lord.
When he's eating the porg and the porgs are looking at him and the sad face and he's like trying to turn away and then he feels all bad, but like this all it's like a perfect like cartoon looking like roasted chicken or whatever on a table, like he's just holding it and wanting to eat it. I don't know. This is the funniest thing where it's like, again, he's this big ferocious Wookiee known throughout the galaxy as these big ferocious animals, and he gets convicted by this little sad little bird and he can't eat it. It's just super funny.
That's a good one.
All right, well, before we get into our number ones, we gotta make a little commercial break, and we've already done it today. But Wesley Andrews Coffee and Tea. So if you are eating some porgs and you need something,
as you should to wash it down with
a hot beverage, possibly like coffee or tea, because I think during when he was eating the porg, it was rainy. Maybe it was raining, and so like might be a little cold, chilly. It was probably not. Definitely wasn't a tropical island. So it was definitely a cold Irish, cold British island or whatever. So it's probably raining a lot. Island. And so hot beverage would warm you up, or like coffee or tea. So if you want one last opportunity to get Wesley Andrews Coffee and Tea, use the promo code. So take a listen here.
Hey everyone, Andrew here. I'm pleased to tell you that the sponsor of today's episode is Wesley Andrews Coffee and Tea. If you don't know anything about Wesley Andrews, you definitely should. They're an award-winning coffee roaster and shop in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and they make fantastic coffee. The awesome thing is that whether you live in the Twin Cities or not, you can get their coffee beans delivered straight to your door by ordering them online. They even have a subscription service that ensures you never run out of amazing coffee. If you've been looking for some new coffee to try or a way to elevate your normal coffee routine, now's your chance. Head over to wesleyandrews.cc, use the code EMPIRERADIO, that's with a capital E and a capital R with no space at checkout, to get 15% off your first purchase of any bags of coffee or a coffee subscription. I can't think of a better deal. Get 15% off some great coffee, support a small business, and support your favorite Star Wars podcast. In the words of Emperor Palpatine, do it.
Do it. One last time. That's the last time we're ever going to play the ad, Drew.
I know. I just thought about that. That's sad. Remember when people used to type it out in the chat?
Yeah. And I
wish I remember like new ads.
I wish I could remember like what was the first episode that we had.
The song?
Like the commercial that we'd play. Was that did we start that in 2020 or wasn't it till 2021? I don't remember.
They've always been a sponsor.
But not from episode 1 of Empire Radio.
Yeah, There used to be a Mandalorian sponsor. We just like talked about it.
I don't remember it being. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the promo code is Empire Radio. So we didn't have
switched it. But Wesley has always been a sponsor.
I don't even remember having a Mandalorian promo code though. Interesting.
We did.
Someone go back to the Mandalorian podcast.
I'm pretty sure we did. But then there's a while where we would just talk about it.
Right.
We would never we didn't have like a ad cut break thing.
Yeah. So
But yeah, I think this one's a new one because I think it's after COVID, right?
Well, this is definitely an updated one because we did have a. You're right. It would have been a 2021 because I remember it was a COVID specific
There used to be like a COVID.
line at we're all stuck at home and
Yeah.
you don't have to go out and buy coffee. You can just order online at Wesley Andrews Coffee.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I guess that
Because
does
we
make
had that
sense.
one even when it wasn't like that anymore. And we're like, okay, we need to change this.
Right. And so maybe someday we'll have another sponsor. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Nothing's official yet, but if anyone's out there, you have a cool maybe online business or something, and you listen and you want to do a short sponsorship. Maybe it doesn't have to be an indefinite one, but
Yeah.
if you have a online store or something or private business that you can do online ordering, shoot us an email. Link in the description and our links landing page. Maybe we can work out a deal and we'll advertise you on air. As long as it's a family friendly, a good product, nothing crazy stuff. We're not selling timeshares to some foreign country or something for a vacation or something, but something that an average Star Wars fan that in their 20s and 30s and 40s, maybe some teenagers could.
I feel like mostly teenagers, but
I don't know. Our main demographic, I think, is 25 to 35.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So a lot of people started listening to us when they were in college or in high school, and if they've listened for now they're in their mid 20s or early 30s or something like that. After all these years, but yeah,
that's fair.
All right. Well, before we get into our number ones, any honorable mentions, Drew, that you did not have on your list?
Yes, I have a few.
All right, go ahead.
To mention. One was the Porg one. I thought that was really funny. Another one is when the mouse droid passes him.
I was looking up. I had to Google Chewbacca moments, and that was the one that was on some website.
Yeah, that one was that's a funny moment. When he shows up on Endor inside of the
ATST, and he's opens up the hatch. Hey guys,
yeah, and that's a good Chewie moment. Chewie and Yoda, those are fun moments. In
episode 3
when he saved him.
I will miss you, Chewbacca.
Yeah, or when Yoda kills the two clones, and then Chewie's like, oh, what is happening? I have no idea what's going on.
He jumps on Chewie's back when they run away.
Right after that, he does a roundhouse and jumps on his back like a toddler would. That's a cool moment. What about you? You got anyone on?
Which was it? Episode 7 when they get back to the rebel base, resistance base, and he's the nurse is patching him up, and he's talking.
He's whining,
and she's like, "Oh, you're very brave. That must have been a scary moment." He's
that's a funny moment too. And he's milking the attention from the girl.
Yeah, there's that.
Chewie, we're home. That's a good moment.
Yep, there's that. Also, after the shower scene, they're flying away, or they're kind of on the outside of the ship, kind of over a railing or whatever. And Han is like, "What's your name?" And he's like, "Chewbacca." I'm not saying that every time. We're gonna get you a nickname.
Yeah.
Yaretsi, when Chewie helps Ahsoka during the Clone Wars, so the Hunger Games arc.
Oh yeah,
they throw Chewbacca in there, and he makes a radio, and he's fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Is the Trandoshan Bosk in that arc? You're right. Last one is the main
I'm not sure.
Trandoshan in that arc. Is that Bosk? I can't remember. But yeah, I was thinking of that one. Just
When Chewie's running around with C-3PO on his back, and C-3PO is like telling him like they're behind you.
is
Like that whole moment's pretty funny.
Even though, a sad one was in episode 9 when like Poe and Rey, Finn, and Chewbacca come back to base after they were kind of lost, and then one of the resistance members says that Leia had died, and Chewbacca drops to his knees and like cries out like in sadness, and like because like Han, Luke, and Leia are now all dead, and so it's like he lost his best friends in a couple of years. So,
yeah. Another good one is when the door shuts in episode 5. Right after he said, "I'll see you in hell," Han and Chewie screams when the door shuts.
Right.
That's a good Chewie moment.
Well, yeah. That's all I got for honorable mentions. All right. Drew, what is your number one Chewbacca moment?
My number one Chewbacca moment is when Chewie shoots Kylo in the stomach.
Oh, dang.
When he screams,
and then
when Han gets killed by Kylo, and then he shoots him. And like we were talking about that like a couple months ago. And I rewatched it and I didn't realize like how intense Chewie was in that moment, really.
Oh yeah. He went crazy. Killing all those troopers.
You're so like into the Han Solo and like the Kylo moment. But then also Chewie just pops off and he's like raging. And then he shoots Kylo, but it's like such an intense shot where like you can like you feel
how they did it, like it felt real. Like
yeah.
Like other people get shot, like and it's like you don't, but like it felt like it was the sound effects of like the hit, or
even the way Chewie moved when it hit, like you knew that was a strong hit. Like like he shoots clone or like troopers with that gun all the time, and it doesn't have the same effect. But for some reason, when he shot Kylo, it was like his whole body moved, like his whole anger was in that one shot, and like you felt it. Like, it was really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my favorite moment.
We do not have the same number one moment.
Real? Wait, how did you not use that as honorable mention?
I was thinking of it, but I was like, I don't know. I just didn't say it, I guess. But
that's wild.
So my number one. So you had a serious number one.
Yes.
Mine is a comedic number one. It's when they're on Starkiller base, when they're trying to break in, and Han Solo is like, "Oh, you're cold, really?" And then Chewie's like, while they're arguing outside in the winter. It's just it's just the funniest thing because, like again, I'm saying again how you know a Wookiee, these big, strong,
he's a
ferocious thing, and he's out in the cold and he's whining, and like they just got to Starkiller base, and Finn is like, "Oh, I was just here for sanitation." And Han's like, "What are you talking about? The whole galaxy is depending on us. You don't have a plan, blah, blah, blah." Well, oh, you're cold? Like,
yeah.
Chewie does not care that they're like, he doesn't care about the odds. He's like, "I'm cold right now."
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just kind of classic Chewie. If like that kind of summarizes his character. Like, both our two number ones kind of like, he's super ferocious and really strong at what he does, but he's also a goofball.
He's a dog, bro.
He's a dog. Like, so dogs, they all act tough when someone walks, across the street.
Oh yeah.
Across the yard or whatever. And
but then they whine if you like lose their ball, and or if they're too cold, they're like whimpering.
Yeah. But yeah, that are our top fives. But that's a quick episode, so I can bring a Chewbacca related talking point up though. So, the last couple months, there's the huge talk about the Hunt for Ben Solo movie and how everybody wants that movie made, and it's like always everyone wants it. Like the fandom is united for the first time since before Episode 7 came out. Of like, we want this movie, bring like Ben Solo back, whatever, blah blah blah. The guy that been playing Chewbacca, the Jonas, whatever his name is, like he said he'd love to come back as Chewbacca in that movie. And like now, obviously, we don't know if Kylo Ren or the Ben Solo movie script had Chewbacca in it, but I saw someone online to say like, wouldn't it be cool if The Hunt for Ben Solo was a Chewbacca movie and Chewbacca was the one looking for Ben Solo?
That'd be actually cool.
Where it's like we finally get like a story centered on Chewbacca, and it's like it's almost like Ben Solo is in trouble, and Chewbacca's like last like thing is to save Ben Solo, and then she dies saving Ben Solo to kind of like full circle to save Han's son. The payoff, I don't know, like the payoff to that, like
I think it'd be super cool. My concern is the dialogue in that movie is not going to be the greatest.
Well, right, but I think that would be a cool way of storytelling because, like, you know me, show don't tell.
Yeah,
and like how if they could write it really well, where we could just watch Chewbacca do what he needs to do
without actually saying
anything, like that'd be cool. Because I remember in college, so like at North Central when I was there, I don't know what it's like now, but there was like a considerable number of deaf students. There was like a deaf program there and like a sign language program there. And I remember there was like a deaf student who did like a monologue performance that like hearing people who didn't know sign language could watch him and like understand like his
that's cool
thing. Like it was just interesting to watch him like communicate to people who don't know sign language in a way that like he could tell a story and be comedic and all that stuff. And like they could do that with Chewbacca where like they just write his actions in a way and like with the dialogue that people would have like talking to him, like it was enough to like push the story forward. But I don't know, I think it'd be cool. He searches for Ben Solo and saves him as his final act for Han Solo for saving him.
I think it'd be cool. As long as we like don't have a movie focused on Rey, I'm down, bro.
Well, who knows if that's ever gonna come to be.
I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon.
But man, the Ben Solo movie, everyone wants that.
Yeah, for sure.
Get it done.
We'll probably get it.
I don't know, dude. That would be like a very direct fan service decision.
Well, isn't Ashley out or is she not out?
About what?
Not Ashley. What's her name? Isn't she done this year?
Oh, Kathleen Kennedy.
Or then
I thought the last like she was gonna step down as president, but she was still gonna be involved in Lucasfilm.
But then I thought the last thing was like that was just rumors.
I don't know. Yaretzi or whoever's in the chat, what's the update on Kathleen Kennedy's future at Lucasfilm? Because I thought there was also like who would take over as president when she stepped down. But I don't know. I can't remember because it's like all these rumors, and it's like I think that was like last summer, like 6 months ago or whatever that came out. So that news. So I don't know. Dave Filoni, if you're listening, you got a lot of power that you wield. Get it done.
Yep.
All right. Well, I think that's all we have to talk about with Chewbacca tonight. So we might as well transition over to everyone's favorite time of every episode, voicemail time. All right, fun. All right, well, Night Wolf says still saying she's supposedly to retire by the end of this year. Iretsi says she has not stated that she will step down, but she is actively looking for a successor. And funny that Night Wolf posted a comment because we got 2 voicemails from Night Wolf tonight.
Ooh.
And those are the only 2 we have. So the
Ooh.
last 2 voicemails of 2025 come from Night Wolf. I was hoping, other people were gonna, give us some Christmas wishes, New Year's wishes, like what's their New Year's resolutions, like some final 2025 things. But nope, people had like 2 weeks to send in voicemails, and they didn't. So
Well, now they have 3 weeks.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Well, in 4 weeks, we're doing our first episode, but that's a Stranger Things, and we're not doing voicemails. Unless there was like a Stranger Things voicemail, then I guess you could
send those in.
But non-Stranger Things related voicemails won't
back
be
to Star Wars.
So it will be, or just general questions, will be 5 weeks.
Wow.
And that will be
month, you guys.
January 14th, which I believe is Comics with Grace.
That it is.
And once again, Drew will probably call in sick that week because he hasn't done any of those bounty hunter ones. But yeah, so Night Wolf has 2. So let's take a listen to number 1.
What's up, Empire Radio? This is Joe, aka Night Wolf from Discord. First off, I want to say I want to try to be a little bit more active now and try to catch y'all's live streams whenever y'all go on.
Let's go.
And also, I'm going to try to be able to squeeze this into one voicemail. If not, I'll just send the second one. But I want to say, first off, my top Chewbacca moment would have to be from the Solo film. At the part where they're on Kessel and the whole prison break scene, where Chewie goes back to free the other Wookiees that are also in prison, and it's a very heartfelt moment, especially because Chewie is, because as we know that pretty much all of Kashyyyk especially during the Rise of the Empire, all the Wookiees are imprisoned, enslaved, and everything else. And the fact that right in this moment we see Chewie at least reuniting with at least some of his own people and saying they're finally free and to escape. And especially in the movies, we don't get to see Chewie go back to his homeworld. So yeah, that would be my top moment for Chewie.
That's
awesome, yeah. Because the only other time we saw Wookiees other than Chewbacca was in Episode 3 on Kashyyyk. And so seeing some Wookiees in live action. So other than that, we don't really see it because we see some Wookiees in Clone Wars for a few times, and then I think just one episode in season 1 of Rebels or something like that. Like, we don't get a lot of Wookiees, but Wookiees are pretty cool. All right. That was number 1, but he has one last voicemail for us tonight, so let's take a listen to number 2.
Okay, so here's the second part. Andrew owes a couple dollars to the swear jar. Usually it would just be a quarter, but, inflation, that's a thing. And for my question for you guys, since it's really the morning for me right now when I'm making this message, at work, I'm staring at the sunrise right now. I only got a cheap breakfast because, that's the only thing that was close by within my 30-minute breaks. But I wanted to ask, what's y'all's go-to breakfast?
Ooh.
For me, my mother used to make it in the mornings, but she would call it pericos, which is basically just scrambled eggs with saute green onions and some like Roma tomatoes in it. Nothing fancy, but it has that nice little flavor to it, with the side of coffee. Sadly, not Wesley Andrews coffee because we don't have those around here. I grew up in Georgia, and now in North Carolina, so no Wesley Andrews around here. But I probably will order me some eventually when I can schedule that right. May the force be with you guys always.
All right, thank you, Night Wolf. And I don't know if you were in the stream the whole time, but no mas, Wesley Andrews after this year. So your last opportunity to use it
No
is-
mas.
is-
Wow.
is right now. And you said you're living in North Carolina, and Will is in North Carolina. Where
Andrew
in
was.
where in North Carolina are you these days? Maybe you and Will could go hang out sometime.
Yeah.
But his question: our go-to breakfast. Oh yeah, you're right. See, we're loving the Spanish, Jeremiah. No, I don't know why I said no mas. I don't know why that was really weird of me.
That was
A bilingual king. I'm not. That's.
chill. Pump the brakes, you guys.
I know very little. I
Chat.
know. I
He
know.
knows no mas and hola
Well,
and those.
so like
You
Nightwolf,
know.
do you speak Spanish? Because your name was Gio. Like, is that Giovanni? Is that like Italian, or is that like? I don't know. I don't know my names, but Yoretzi speaks Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Yoretzi, let me ask you. So I know one slang word that me and my.
Oh,
It's not a bad word. It's Simon. Like, do you know that word? Because it's like a slang word. I don't know if it's like a normal, like if it's known everywhere, but like my coworker and I say it like sarcastically to each other.
What does it mean?
It means like it's like a slang word for like yes or yep or like that's true or correct. Like it's I don't know. We use it like sarcastically, but
like yes.
I don't know, just like something's like super funny, and it's just like rather than saying yeah, it was like Simon. I don't know, it's just funny. But go to breakfast. Drew, what's your go-to breakfast?
You go first.
Well, I don't typically eat breakfast that much. Like,
Okay, if you would have breakfast,
I know.
any meal.
I know. I wasn't stopping there. I was giving a preface that I don't normally eat breakfast, but like I used to make like breakfast sandwiches, and
I muted myself.
And so it's like
guys.
literally just lunch meat with a slice of cheese on a bagel. It's hot. I don't like. Some people say it can't be a breakfast sandwich if there's no egg or a sausage on it or bacon.
Then the bagels.
But I'm saying like, but because it's a bagel.
Bagel is a breakfast sandwich, and a lot of times it doesn't have eggs on it.
But I used to do, but I haven't really done that for a while. I feel like oatmeal is kind of like what I do if I ever feel like having breakfast. If I just happen to wake up and I feel like I'm just like extra hungry, or if I'm like going somewhere and I know I'm gonna have like.
Well, and you don't like cereal because you don't. Okay, you like cereal, but just not with milk.
Correct. And I haven't bought cereal in quite a while.
But if you would have any breakfast, what would it be?
Any breakfast?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like your number one.
Like French toast is always
solid.
Really good. Then waffles. Pancakes are on the bottom. Like an egg bake is good. Mm-hmm. Nice hearty egg bake.
What about like a breakfast burrito?
So this is funny because I make egg bake. I make a big pan. I just freeze portions. I usually eat that
with a tortilla.
In a tortilla.
There you
go. So it's like a breakfast burrito, but like with an egg bake, and so it's a little different. But which I haven't had it for a while. I'm due to make some. But my freezer, I just made a bunch of meals, and now my freezer's like jam packed full. I don't have room for any more meal prep
That's a good
stuff.
thing, though. You got meal preps going. That's what I need to do.
Dude, I probably have like, I don't know, 40 portions meals in my.
Bro, before the baby comes, you need to come over and meal prep with me.
Dude, you just gotta make big batches of single things. Like that's meal prep. People think is like hard. It's not. Like if you want, just make a big batch of sloppy Joe mix, and then put it in tortillas. put it in Tupperware containers.
Just put it in a tortilla.
And then I use my kitchen scale, so I weigh it out. Like, and a lot of times, like I will, like have 2 meals in one container. So it's like I have one container. So it's like I might have, 5 containers of like shredded pork, but it's enough for 10 meals or something like that. So
you don't eat it all at once.
If I make a big giant pork shoulder or something, it's like 10 pound, 8-pound pork shoulder. I can eat that all at one time.
No, I'm saying like so like you have sloppy Joe container and one container has 2 meals in it. Do you eat it all in one day? Like one?
No, I would have it for dinner like 2 days in a row.
Oh, okay.
So if you do a lot of stuff like pasta or like rice or noodles or something like where you can, those are cheap and you can just make a big batch of something, like it works really well. Like I just made, I've made a big giant batch of white chili. It got like a dozen portions. I made like a big batch of like ham and bean soup. And I just made some really good like citrus lentil soup with ham. I just made that this weekend. That was a big batch. And so like I got a lot of soup.
Good like
made a big rice and broccoli chicken thing also.
That's good.
But for breakfast, I don't meal prep. So it's either oatmeal. It's like easy. I have a big container of oatmeal. Then I put like brown sugar and cinnamon. Is usually what I just put in that. Keep it simple. But what about you?
All right. So if I'm like, I probably should have bought some yesterday. But my like go-to, like, all right, I'm gonna make a meal. Typically, the issue is like I'm the only one that eats it, but would probably be breakfast, like sausage, gravy, like, you know what I mean, like biscuits and gravy.
Like that's like go-to.
That's like my favorite.
Oh, it's your favorite, but that's not your go-to.
No, but I like make it like once a month. It's so easy.
I really need to do that. So I've only had biscuits and gravy like a few times. I enjoy it, but like, I mean, I get intimidated by like.
See, I did too until I was like, I want this so bad, and like I'm like, I need to learn how to make it. And then I watched a video on it. It was like it takes like 2 seconds to make. I'm like, why was this so complicated? So, and I really like it with like our ground venison sausage. It's really good. So,
like, I want to make it with like chorizo with like sauteed green peppers and onions. Like, I feel like that would be really good. And like, rather than putting it over like a normal biscuit, put it over like cornbread or something.
Yeah, I really like. This is kind of lame, but you know, like the canned biscuits, the ones that have like a bunch of layers. I don't like super dry biscuits, but like the buttery ones that have like you can just peel it like crazy. Those ones are the best with it, bro.
Dude, I would.
It's so good.
If I'm gonna have biscuits and gravy, it's gonna be the real biscuits.
Yeah, and you'll probably make them from scratch, which is probably.
I have never made those kind of biscuits before, but I should.
You should. But yeah, biscuits and gravy is like my favorite breakfast. And I try to do it. But the issue is like my wife doesn't care for it. She's like, it's too hearty. It's like too much.
That's the whole point.
And then I know. And then Miles is no, he's too picky. So then I like I made this like batch like last month. and I ate it for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner in one day because I just had too much of it. Which it was fine. Like I wasn't complaining about it, but
I wonder if we can like freeze that gravy. If that freezes well.
it gets dry too quick.
Really?
Yeah, it like clumps up too much, and then you have to like even if you let it sit too long, and then you just like add more water to it, I guess, and it would kind of.
Nah.
I mean, you probably could, but
I don't know.
yeah. So I really like biscuits and gravy. What I like getting like the chorizo, like you know what I'm talking about, the cheaper one that's like in the tube.
Made with like organ meat.
Probably, I don't know.
Well, because you can get the tubes and like some are made at, like really cheap, like $2 for a tube, but it's made with like organ meat. Then the one that's next to it that's like looks exactly the same, but it's more expensive. It's just like ground pork.
Yeah.
So it's like
either way, I like getting that. I try to get that like once, probably every time we shop, and then like I like to make it and then throw eggs in it, and then just like have cheese and like kind of like make like an egg bake kind of with that.
right.
That's always really good. Pancakes we have a lot at the house. That's probably like our most popular thing.
Dude, I don't know what it is, but I cannot make a pancake to save my life.
Oh, really?
I don't know, dude. I remember when I was a kid.
So easy.
When I was a kid, I could make pancakes so well. I would make them all the time, and I could. But now when I try and make a pancake, dude, it just sticks, and it just turns into. It just looks like scrambled egg, dude. I can't do it to save my life.
It's like Miles's favorite breakfast food.
So,
is pancakes.
Oh, and I do have a waffle iron, so I do. I'll make waffles, but like.
Yeah. Well, I like enjoying making pancakes, but Miles likes it like pretty much every day. He just has pancake, and he doesn't eat it with syrup or anything. Like he just likes the pancake.
Right.
So Steph buys like the pre-made ones that are just frozen. You just pop in the microwave or whatever. And so like we have that like all the time. And it's better than like him eating like Lucky Charms or something in the morning. So
I don't know. It's probably just as many carbs and sugar, but
probably. But tomato.
Right.
I want to think it's better, you know. But
right. Dude, get him on Eggos, dude.
oh, every once in a while I'll throw an Eggo in there, and he likes the blueberry ones. He tried the strawberry Red 40 Stranger Things one, and he did not like those at all.
Right.
Which was completely fine.
All right. Thank you, Knight Wolf. He also had another question in the chat. You guys ever have hot cocoa with cheese in it?
No.
So, because he said that but he also said a handful of my ancestors are most likely Italian, but my mother is from Colombia. So is that like
must be a Colombian thing?
Colombian thing? Because like I know like hot cocoa is like a Hispanic, South America, Central America origination, where it's like hot and spicy drink. I think it was, right.
Mm-hmm. It has like chili in it.
So not sweet. So I wonder if like, but I've never heard of hot cocoa with cheese in it. What kind of cheese? Does it matter, or is it like
mozzarella?
Queso fresco?
Yeah, queso. Just queso, liquid queso.
No, that's gross. Let's see, it might be, but like my grandma, I don't know how to say it in Spanish. Grandma would make hot cocoa and put a little cubes of cheese that will melt. Interesting. Fun.
I think I'm good, but no judgment. You do you. Like, I don't know.
All right, cool. Well,
I had hot chocolate for the first time like 2 days ago in like years, but I was freezing and I needed something.
He says mozzarella, like it's like a blend of salt and sweet.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, it's probably not that bad.
Right.
But like that cheese pull.
Oh, gross. I don't know.
Can you imagine that?
Anyway,
so hot chocolate.
that is 2025 in the books at Empire Radio. This is the least amount of episodes we've done in a year, just because we
True.
had that long break in the summer. We've had other breaks, and then now we're taking the rest of this month off. And we don't really know what 2026 has in store. Really, we have like the first 2 months, a lot of that stuff planned, but not all of it. And well, we're waiting for the next show, which is probably, I'm guessing, the Mall series.
Yeah, probably.
Which I think is probably, if I had to guess, it's going to come out in March or April. It usually comes out, animated shows come out February, March, April time. So we'll see.
And we get Ahsoka in the summer.
Ahsoka was rumored fall
of
next year.
This time next year.
It was Maul, Ahsoka season 2.
Oh, true. Mando and Grogu.
And Grogu,
that's May.
May, first week in May or whatever it is. But there's 4 things, right? Mando, Maul, Ahsoka 2. Was there another? There was a 4th thing, wasn't it? A 4th show?
I don't think so.
I thought there was a 4th thing.
Oh, the Visions, Visions.
Vision. That might be first, before Maul.
You think?
I thought they said like early 2026 when they originally announced it.
The 9th Jedi thing?
Yeah. 9th Jedi. So I'm excited for that too. But
yeah,
we don't know. But other than those, like, I don't know. We've done this is episode 337. We're running out of ideas. So don't be surprised if we have other breaks here and there. I think it's okay for us to have breaks moving forward. But we still want to be here for you guys and do what we can to support the Star Wars community and help you guys get through your lives by this escaping for an hour or two. So,
and it helps us too.
Yep.
So, but if you guys want to, make sure you guys stay connected in the Discord through the rest of the year.
Oh, speaking of that, yeah, because this weekend we start our Christmas tradition in the Discord, and I don't want to spoil it because Yaretsi wasn't in the Discord last Christmas, so she doesn't know what it is. So she's like, we're all like messing with her, like, this is a big surprise. What are we gonna do? Da, da, da. Like, getting all hyped. So if you want to join our Christmas tradition and have fun with that, starting this Sunday, join the Discord and have fun with that. So while we're on break, that's something you guys can hang out with. But Christmas is coming up, New Year's is coming up.
Is it too late to join that, Jeremiah?
The tradition?
Yeah.
No, it's not the gift exchange. No, it's not that.
Oh, it's not that.
No, it's not that. It's something we do every year, but we haven't done the gift exchange in a few years, a couple years. We only did it twice.
Oh.
Last year we forgot to do it, and then I was like, "Hey, Will, do you want to do it this year?" And he's like, "Yeah."
Oh, okay.
So
never mind then.
But maybe next year we'll try and do that, because when we did before, it was when our Discord was at the most like active, and people were like, now it's like people are a little more.
It's a different audience.
It's a different dynamic, but
still fun though. Still join the Discord if you guys haven't, and stay connected.
So if you want to join the Discord, go in the description below. Click the links.co/Empire Radio. Link spelled with 2 I's. It's a landing page for everything Empire Radio, and one of those links is to join the Discord. And also, just a reminder, or whatever, for those who join, you have to agree. Click the emote to agree to our policies, and then that opens you up to everything. So I know there's been a lot of people that have joined in the last couple of months that they join. They're in the server, but they haven't agreed to the policy, so they don't get to be part of everything. So if you're listening and you're like, "Oh, this Discord is lame. There's nothing there," click you agree, follow the policies, and then everything opens up. So if you're new, keep that in mind when you join. But also in that landing page, connect us with on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch for live streams. We've been talking to the chat all night. If you want to join the chat and fact check us and help us get through the topic at hand, we'd love to hear from you in that way.
Yeah.
And also, like I said, the fan email. So if you want to get a company or something and you want to do a short, maybe like 4-week or something promotion for your website and sell some stuff, maybe we can work out a deal or something. We'd love to hear from you on that. 2026 moving forward, be a lot of fun. I think that's everything. Also the voicemail link if you want to send a voicemail. Who's going to be the first person to be in our 2026? Be a Stranger Things episode if you want it to be the first one. Stranger Things finale review. We're doing that the week after the finale, so we'd love to hear your thoughts on season 5 of.
And that's a YouTube exclusive too.
Yep, YouTube exclusive. You're not going to get it on Spotify, iTunes. It's only on YouTube. So,
make sure you go over there and subscribe.
Yep, because apparently the first 4 episodes of Stranger Things is the most boring moving forward. They're saying that the last 4 episodes are like 10 times more intense, bigger twists than what we got at the end of season or episode 4 of the mid-season finale. Like the show is even getting more intense, longer episodes. These are hour 45 minutes or longer. So for 4 more episodes. So I'm excited.
When does the next 3 episodes come out? Christmas Eve?
Christmas Eve. Wednesday, Christmas Eve.
And that's when you're watching it?
I think so.
We might
my Christmas is until the 27th, so.
Well, mine is. I might be able to sneak away, Jeremiah. Well,
I'm kind of contemplating having a watch party for the finale on New Year's Eve night.
Well, I kind of want to go watch it in the theater.
I do too, but I can't. My back, dude. I don't want to risk sitting in a. I don't know how my back's gonna react, so I don't know if I can do that.
Kind of want to watch in the theater.
If you want to go right ahead, but I don't. I might see if I can get friends from church or somebody or people from church to watch it to come. But
I might have to watch in the theater.
But it sucks because like all my friends at church, they all have like kids, like babies and kids, and like
they're gonna
have to find a sitter for them to come over to my place to watch the finale or whatever.
That's literally me. I snuck out. Miles was asleep when I came over.
Yeah,
and we only got through 2 episodes.
Yep. And then it's like, after you left, I watched episode 3 and that big, huge cliffhanger.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, dude. And then like the finale was like an hour and a half long.
Well, and I can't watch it at home because last time I watched the show and Miles walked in and he had nightmares for like 2 weeks. And he still like talks about it. Like even if I go on Netflix and he sees Stranger Things, he like freaks out.
PTSD.
Yeah. So I'm like, I can't even like watch at home. So the last 2 episodes I watched on my phone at work.
Oh, dang, dude.
It was lame.
Dude, but anyway, I was going to leave the final episode or episode 4 until the next day, Thanksgiving Day. And that cliffhanger was way too big. So I watched actually all 4 episodes that night. I didn't go to bed I don't think I finished till like 12:30 at night. So
I didn't watch the other 2 episodes until I think Friday, Black Friday.
Yeah, so
then Thanksgiving the next day.
Then I watched like that final scene on repeat like every day for like.
Oh, bro! If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
But anyways, look forward to us talking about Stranger Things if you guys are into it and you are allowed to watch it. We didn't really mention that, but
and it's funny because originally the show was TV 14, and now it's rated MA, which is funny.
100%, and it should be.
Which it's only because of the gore.
Yeah,
there's no like F-bombs. There's no like other adult themes. There's no F-bombs. There's not one. I don't think there's one F-bomb in the whole entire show.
No, but there's kids swearing. Yeah, a lot.
But it nothing to foster an MA.
True.
Show.
And there's no nudity.
None of that. No.
It's a good show.
Except for demigorgons, they're fully, but they're monsters. They're not. There's nothing there.
It's like you watch like Zootopia. Have you ever seen that?
I watched it a long time ago. I don't remember anything.
There's like the yoga scene and the the moose is like a hippie, and they go in and he's a nudist, and so it's just like a moose with out close, and the whole time all the other animals are like not looking
I don't
at
remember
him.
that at all.
It's so funny, bro, but it's just like a normal animal. It's hilarious, bro. But yeah, if you ever watch Zootopia 2, you need to go watch that.
Nightwolf, don't send us 20 voicemails to start the first episode. That'll be a long night. And also, yes, we would love to have a MA TV series.
Oh, yeah, we've been saying that.
But if like Andor, that was
close.
That was close, but there's no not really blood or gore in Andor. There's some blood, but like not.
Well, and there's not a lot of blood in Star Wars because most of the weapons don't cause blood.
And then there's swearing is not a lot of swearing.
There's not really a need for it.
They make their own like Dank Ferric. Like that's definitely an MA in Star Wars canon, like in their universe, but here it means nothing to us. But anyway, we're rambling. But yes, so Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. We're gonna miss you guys for the next month, but life is life. We're taking a break. Hope to see you guys continue into 2026. And hopefully we got some good Star Wars content coming out that we can just all rally around. Anything else, Drew, you want to talk about tonight?
Nope. Like I said, stay connected in the Discord, and we will see you guys next year. Happy holidays, and hopefully you get what you wanted.
Unless you're on the naughty list, talking about you, Will. Well, you've been listening to another Top 5-tastic episode of Empire Radio. I'm Jeremiah.
I'm Drew.
And may the Force be with you.
Always.